So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. Well, if it shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Costa Corta. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bellingham. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Ribery. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Adams. Boca Juniors ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Del Piero.
Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! Romario! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well...
Romario is on his own. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van Bouten, not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lovely ball and a real chance. Real chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gently done. Del Piero. This man very much flavour of the month. Messi. And it's Romario. And it's Ribery. And here's Messi. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Ribery. Oh, that's a key interception. Romario. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Conte. Now it's Romario. And the first half is done. Tepe playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Second period then underway. Kante kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Romario. Hernandez. Tepe finding their passes. Ribery. Decent hit!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. White. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should...
And Romario! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that, and he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Bouten.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 45.996.
Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nedved. Ribery. Romario looking to add to his goal. Hernandez. Guardiola. And Hernandez. Guardiola. And it's Conte. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Belletti. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery. Change of plan here, perhaps. There he's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Boca Juniors just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Both
22.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 16. Cambio.
Now it's Messi. Good to pay. Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's been... Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Del Piero. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on...
Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta. Belletti. Always onto this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi. Aims beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a throw.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
So just one extra speculative strike. Hernandez with the clearance. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. The action has already started. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, Jim, the 9th of July 2006, what a special day that was for Italy.
It was indeed the day of the world's most famous headbutt, Peter, that became a chest butt.
Which could, of course, have overshadowed everything, but on the day, of course, it was Cannavaro, the talisman of the Azzurri, who showed how special it was for his nation.
A leader, and leader is...
It's Totti! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cantona plays it short. Great chance! In for the pieces! Bale! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
Bale! Decent enough try. And it's from Mario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a Cantona! It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, nice touch.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's Roberto Carlos! The pressing's intense. And... oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Ribery looking for the run, and he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Some resolute defending there. Ribery
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Totti, Cantona. An uncompromising challenge. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well played. Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just eases him off the ball. Goods to pay are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Passing is crisp and sharp. Romario.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Guardiola. That is a brilliant interception. Well read, nice interception. Conte, and it's Messi. Cantona. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This venue, located here in Villa Belmiro, is modest, but whatever it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character. We have already started here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vitinha, Batistuta. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Chance to finish! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Romario. Kostic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Good to pay, finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ribery. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball.
Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni. Kashiwa Resol look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ribery. Kostic does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ribery. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha. Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. And he cuts out the supply. Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ribery. Davids. Batistuta. Vitinha. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from Kostic. There's the hit! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Kashiwa Resol are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Davids.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's and Batistuta in for the pieces. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Guardiola. Adams cuts it out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pedri. Pedri powering forward here. Romario. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And it's Ribery. Nicely worked. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And it's Ribery.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter.
Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Romario. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's picked out the run. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the ref... Owen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gustepe have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that was vital. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Guardiola. Oh, super find. Romario is on his own. Can he finish? It's there! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. He's had a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
He's through and Romario! Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that has been clubbed away. Gustepe have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ribery. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Gustepe are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ribery. Beckenbauer. Baresi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Baggio. Neatly clipped into space. Davids. Ribery. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Baggio has a look and has a go. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Gustepe are looking to go forward now.
Roberto Baggio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
Roberto Baggio! Well, that is rather wayward.
another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Ribery. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Roberto Baggio. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi. That's gone for a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's managed to gift it back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Giuseppe just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Good to pay, ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's away! Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here! Guardiola. That's a sharp pass. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking tidy in possession here. He's got to be it, Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. That's good vision. It's Baggio! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Good to pay. Oh, 2 up early in the second half. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely worked. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! It's and he's following up! And that was very necessary. A searching ball that into space. Neymar's, there's the header! Oh, that is a great stop! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
Big header! Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Davids, that's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. Ruben Diaz, running with the ball. Threads one in. Haaland! Haaland! Crossed in again.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Back into the middle. Played back in. Ribery. Romario. Now it's Romario. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great ball if he can get there. And he was alert to it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance to finish. It's always been caught napping. There's the hit. He's scored.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Good to pay, choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He's had a hit! Well, now it's fallen loose again! He should have put that one away.
Ramin has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
This man very much flavour of the month. He rises!
Gustepe probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well read, nice interception. And he's gone looking for safety. And he goes cross-field. Platini. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Lewandowski.
2 added minutes has been
well
indicated.
played, well played. Now it's Perez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got tall. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Gustepe have emerged victorious in this match. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ribery. Nicely worked. Goalkeeper's ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romario, great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero, shapes to shoot. Header! Just off target.
Drogba must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Drogba. Speculative strike. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Adams attempts a clearance. And it's Belletti. Now it's Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Beckenbauer. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. Messi. Hernandez. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's played him through. Now it's Messi.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Gustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is masterful defending. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, oh, great shot, has a goal! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Quality ball. Messi. And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Tries to dink it through. Adams spots it and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Owen. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. Davids. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. First quarter of an hour gone. Gives it back. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Romario. And the shot! It's there! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Tepe have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Tepe are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That's really well manoeuvred. Ribery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's played him through. Face to face with the keeper. Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Donnarumma getting this one clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Ribery. Approaching the half-hour mark. Alexander-Arnold. Played with speed from back to front. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it's Batistuta.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bellingham. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Guardiola. Ribery. And it's from Mario. That looks a cracking ball. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk makes the interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Davids, Ribéry. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Tepe come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Tepe really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribéry. Davids. Guardiola. Ribéry, looking to go deep. And that should get the job done.
Tepe making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Conte. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hernandez gets across and deals with it. Alexander-Arnold showing great feet there. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The match was 71,649.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Davids, your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Conte. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's been cut out, well played. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Guardiola. Davids. Conte. And it's Ribéry for Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ribery. Coming on the field is number 16, Fermin. Substitution.
And it's Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Played in. Cleared without complication. What a throw in. De Jong gets over and intercepts. That has ended up in no man's land. Adams clears. Stood up well to him there. Guardiola. Spread neatly. Messi. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nice sequence of passes, this.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target. There to retrieve it. Good to pay. Close now to seeing this one through to the end. Messi, that's tiny.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Kante is there and he can pick it up. And it's lofted through here. It's going to be another throw. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Good to pay have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving...